They're doing okay.
Okay. Okay. What do you think the long-lasting effect has been in Jasper?
The long lasting effect.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it was when my mom spoke the word that she forgave those young men that killed her son.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an impact for the world. And I remember a lady, I read a letter she wrote to my mom and said that how can you easily forgive somebody that took your son and tore him apart?
Mm-hmm.
She said just like Jesus forgave her. And that was the impact.
Mm-hmm.
It was an impact.
That's
Even though
wonderful.
she hurt on the inside, she said she won't no violence.
Mm-hmm.
No violence.
Great.
And I think the world just saw that and they was just really just overwhelmed
Mm-hmm.
that a mother and a father to stand like my parents did
Mm-hmm.
in our like they should have been just breathing and just in an outrage, but it was not.
Mm-hmm. That's great. How do you see the future of Jasper?
What my prayer is that the time should have bring about a change. But
Mm-hmm.
there's instances in Jasper that it's want to go back instead of forward.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a negative attitude, guess what? You go backwards. But if you be positive, you can go forward. And I do believe through prayer and people want to be positive, it can go further than what it is today.
Do you feel like when you go to the store today or different places, the bank, that you see more African Americans working behind the
Yes.
counter?
Yes.
A larger percentage?
Yes. But it used to be. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything that you would like to add?
No.
Okay. Trias, do you have anything?
Um, how do you feel about your? Do you think things will continue to look better for your grandkids? Um, I mean, do you think things will continue to change as they get older and continue in this community compared to
Yes.
when we were coming up?
Yeah, it's a whole lot better when we was coming up. Even at school, the children, they know that peoples are peoples.
Mm-hmm.
And when you realize that no matter what color you are, that peoples are still peoples, it makes it easy for our children to go and play. And where when we was coming up, we probably didn't see too many different races, with us. We was at the old school, but now they in classes together and they have friends together.
Mm-hmm.
And when my grandbabies have parties, they invite their white friends and they do come.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a change.
In the old
And
days, they wouldn't.
they wouldn't, it's just always been divided, but they eat lunch together.
Mm-hmm.
They come to the birthday parties with them, not only the white, the Mexicans too, where their friends are. And I thought that was awesome because that's a start.
Mm-hmm.
And my prayer that our young children don't come up the way we did,
Mm-hmm.
that everybody's somebody. That's what we teach as our grandchildren. Everybody's somebody.
Mm-hmm. How old are your grandchildren?
One of them is, how was like 12, 11, and 6.
Okay. That's great. And do they all go to the same school?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And Pastor Lowndes, they pastor and everything, but it just come down to that when we want to make a change, we will make a change.
Mm-hmm.
But the change got to start within you first.
That's true.
It didn't start overnight, but maybe tomorrow you can do something a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't, hatred will eat you up like cancer.
That's true.
And I believe that if you want to make a change, you can make a change. And there are some still in their old ways.
Mm-hmm.
I had an incident when I went to Payless before they moved. This little boy came around the corner and said, "Mama, ooh, there go the nigger."
Mm-hmm.
And you know that he had to be taught that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and everything. But I felt real sorry for him because he's a child.
Mm-hmm.
He don't even understand what he was
The word
saying.
means.
So it didn't affect me.
Mm-hmm.
It just said, well, I pray that his parents would understand, because we don't teach them down here when they're young. They grow up the same way. That's how the Black Panthers came to exist, how the KKKs come up and all this. The guys that killed my brother, one of them was a arrowhead, wherever he was.
Yeah, Aryan Nation.
Yeah. That's how he grew up. But his dad is a loving father. Before he died, Mr. King, good man.
Yeah. So that's something he picked up somewhere else.
Somewhere else, I don't know where about, but he picked it up. But his dad,
It's not that way.
beautiful man. And during the trial, he'd come, he'd just cry and hug our necks, and he just right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, you're not responsible for what your child done.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot have you responsible for
It's true.
that. And that he got real sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw when he hugged my neck.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I remember you. And that touched my heart because he didn't have to even say that to me.
Mm-hmm.
But he did.
Okay.
So I can say that some way it is getting better, but we still got a ways to go.
Okay.
And I just pray that people would take a look at yourself first. Look in the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and see yourself first. And everything that you see is negative. You need to pray that God take it out of your heart, for it affect your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then people can go for it. You might not agree with what I say, but it doesn't come to the point that we have to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And that's why children come up fighting behavior problems because they see us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just my prayer. For just as a whole. No matter if it's a white male, black male, whoever, a Mexican male, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we're going to be overcome, by doing good
Mm-hmm.
to one another. I mean, that's just the world.
Mm-hmm. Now you know the execution coming up, I think in September. What are your feelings?
Yes, well, the news media called, but I didn't respond. But, and I'm not going. I told the man when he called me, I wasn't going to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, he was wrong for what he done for my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps he have no remorse.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, but I don't know whether his father is still living or his mother still living. He may have a sister or a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I will not go and see that because I will not rest at night.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
I will not go.
do you think that's is that an appropriate punishment, an eye for an eye?
Well, the Bible speaks of eye for an eye.
Mhm.
He really speaks of that
Mm-hmm.
in the Old Testament. But Jesus came on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It was all we may have life and have life more abundantly.
Mm-hmm.
So my prayer is for the young man that if he have not got his heart right, his soul right, or he closes his eyes,
Mm-hmm.
then that will hurt me. I have forgiven the guy who done it to my brother a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents say, if you do not forgive, it'll eat you up like cancer.
That's right.
So that was a step for us.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever punishment he got according to the law, that's what he got.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean that I have to go and see it, but that's the law, that's the law.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do you think any of your siblings will go? Have you talked with them?
yeah, my baby sister will go, Lavon, she will go.
Okay. And so your
I
brother.
think Clara, she might go.
Okay.
My other sister's here from Houston, Clara, she's down to my mom's house.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to see them.
We
when
may
we go
get to see
there.
her.
You think she'd want us to interview her as well?
We can ask her.
Yeah, we'll ask her. She might be able
Give
to
my phone card.
ask have another perspective.
And she might do. Because she may tell you what I won't say.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop the recording.
Okay, let me call her and see if she